Praise. So okay, let's be specific. If I did something good for you, let's put it in 3 different words so that maybe we can get. You're going to flatter me. Do you know flattering?
Yes. Khushamad.
Okay. And the second one is praising me. And the third one is to thank me. Give me thanks.
Thanks.
Okay. So you are going to give me thanks because I have done a favor for you. But what if I didn't do a favor for you? But you like my personality, for example.
He's a very nice person.
Praising.
Yeah, so praising, right? So thanking is always related to what? To a favor that I have done from myself to you. So you're going to give to me thanks. Thank you, right? But praising, not necessarily related to a thing or a favor that I've done it to you. Just you are praising me for my character, my morals, the way that I'm looking, the way that I'm behaving, right? Flattering is something that is more generic. Flattering is more generic. You can't flatter a human being, and you can't flatter a non-human being. If you found a beryl or a kind of jewelry or something, you can't flatter it. You will find in the poems of the Arabs and so on, they are flattering the precious gold and so on. So flattering can be for humans and non-humans. Praising and thanking only for humans. But praising is related to the person himself and not necessarily related to the favor that the person is giving to the other. But thanks, no, it is the opposite. It should be a favor that is between the person and the other. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used here the word alhamd. Alhamd means that we are praising Him. Even that we cannot understand or we cannot perceive what the type of grace or favor that He has done for us, but we are praising Him because He deserves it. Okay? So this is why we didn't say, instead of alhamd, we say for example, ash-shukr lillah. No, we do not say this. Okay? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't use this word. Okay? We should say alhamdu because it's related to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Himself. Lillahi, alhamdulillahi means that whenever we say alhamdulillah, means that all praise in Allah. So this is common in the people of the Arab people. They said that al-karamu fil Arab means that the generosity in Arabs means that they are so famous in generosity. It doesn't mean at all that the other people not generous. No, but the meaning is that we are praising those people so that we are as if we are just giving the generosity and put it and give it for those people only. Okay? And this is the meaning. Alhamdulillah. This is the meaning of Alhamdulillah. Okay.
So it is based on the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yes.
Even if a person is poor or rich, he will still say, although he does not have that special favor,
yes,
he will still say Alhamdulillah.
Yes, that's right. Yes. This is why we always say Alhamdulillah for everything.
For everything.
Yes. Okay. And this is what we said for Alhamdulillah. Rabbil Alamin ay malikuhum. Malikuhum. إذا الرب مصدر رب. Okay. Malikuhum means that the Lord. In English means the Lord. Okay. So Malikud Dar, the Lord of the home or the house or the land. Okay. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the Lord of the worlds. Al-Alamin is the worlds. Means that the world of ins, world of jinn, world of tayr, birds, animals, plants, everything.
Whole universe.
Yes, that's right. So we have different worlds. Okay? Rabbil Alameen. Rabb, as we said, the caregiver. And he is taking care of the people. And he is in the same time is running the affairs. Okay? Rabb. Okay? This is the meaning of Rabb. We say in Arabic, Rabbul Bayt means that he is like the father, for example. Rabbul Bayt, he is running the affairs of the household. Okay? So this is the meaning. والعالمين جمع عالم وهو كل عالم وهو كل موجود سوى الله تعالى. Okay. This is something important we want to know here is in this chapter or in this surah we started with Alhamdulillah. We should always, whenever we start anything, we should start with
Bismillah.
No, alhamdulillah. I mean that in general, yes, we should say always Bismillah. But in general, whenever you start your khutbah or you start in a speech or something, you praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes, you say Alhamdulillah. For what? What is the reason for this? Why we should say Alhamdulillah in the beginning of it or beginning of anything?
Because we got opportunity for doing that work.
Yes, excellent. That's right. Who gave to you the opportunity for doing such a kind of thing? It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is why we start even the khutbah. Whenever we always start with the khutbah, commence the khutbah, we say Bismillah, nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastahdihi wa nastaghfiruh. Okay? Nahmaduhu in the first. Nahmaduhu means that all praise due to Him. That everything that we're doing, all the people are gathered, I am talking, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me a tongue for and a mind to think about. These things are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So all praise due to Allah. Okay. Okay. And the next point, as we said, Alhamdulillah, as we said, it is only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. Let's go to the next point, which is Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. So we have mentioned about this, right?
Yeah.
No, but it has another meaning here. The verse, not another meaning, but the context requires some understanding. The same words is okay. Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, as we said, the three different understanding. But what is the reason for always giving these attributes, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, after Rabbil Alameen? Whenever I say to you, this is the Lord of the house, or this is the president of the country, or this is the dean of the college, or the president of the university. What is the first thing that is going to come in your mind?
Power.
Hmm?
Power.
Power, yes. And, yes?
Yeah, power.
Power, and what else?
Authority,
The
power.
authority on the big,
And
Yes.
giver.
And, yes, and no, but another thing, what you could feel from inside.
Respect.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You are a little bit, fearing from this, that maybe this person or that maybe he would harm because you are so little and so on, right? Actually, this is not considered, supposedly not to be considered whenever we think with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is why it comes Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, that He is the most merciful.
Merciful.
That there is a difference between a person that he has a power and you fear him, and another person that he has a power but you respect him and you are expecting him to be merciful towards you, right? So this is why it comes here Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim after Rabbul Alameen. Okay, so this is important point regarding Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Next point, Maliki Yawmiddin. Maliki Yawmiddin. Maliki, it comes from al-milk. Milk means that to possess something. The sovereign of the day of recompense. Okay? And Maliki Yawmiddin بكسر الميم. It comes from الملك بمعنى حيازة الشيء مع القدرة على التصرف فيه. That you are possessing things and you can control it. This is Malik. Okay? And this is actually قراءة الجمهور. This is قراءة الجمهور. قراءة الجمهور means what? This is the recitation of all the qurra, or the reciters. But we have different reciters like Hafs, والكسائي, ويعقوب, وخلف. They recited it as Maliki Yawmiddin, not Maliki Yawmiddin. What is the difference? Do you know the difference between Maliki and Malik? Maliki and Malik. Do you have any understanding, or you have heard about this before? Maliki, as we said, حيازة الشيء مع التصرف فيه. That you are having things and you control it. Okay? But Malik means king. King means that you are having everything, but the point that you should, with having it, you should also run the affairs, control the people, and so on. Okay? So this is why we say that in the summit, or in the person that is controlling people, he is Malik, king. He is a king, not Malik. Okay? Malik, this means that you are possessor of things only and you control it. Okay? You are Malik means that you are the possessor of money. You control the money. Okay? But Malik, it doesn't come with the money only. Malik means that there are human and non-human. Okay? I'm controlling those people with the running their affairs, and I'm controlling and possessing and having everything that they are working with, for example. So here, Maliki Yawmiddin, they said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is having the control over that day, which is Yawmuddin. Yawmuddin is the day of recompense. Okay? Yawm in general means day. Day is starting, as we know, the day 24 hours, right? But here, it doesn't mean this day. It means what? The absolute time, which is related to the day of judgment. Okay? Recompense means that ad-din, in Arabic, it comes with different meanings. Ad-din means that the religion, in Arabic, literal meaning, okay? Or one of the meaning. Another meaning is, ad-din means that recompense. That if I, for example, if I lend you some money, so I owe you this, you owe me this money. I mean that you are supposedly to give it back to me, right? This is the meaning of a day, like debt. Okay? So I give you something and I'm waiting for you to give it back to me. So here, ad-din means that Maliki Yawmiddin, he is the controller or the sovereign of the day of recompense. And here's something that is very important as well, that we have been talking from the beginning of the surah about things related to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this dunya, Rahman, Rahim, even Rahman, Rahim in dunya, yes, we consider it in dunya, inshallah, and akhirah. But now it is shifted our understanding to what?
Akhirah.
Akhirah, yes, akhirah. This is the most important thing. Okay? This is why I'm always placing emphasis upon this point, that al-akhirah is something that you should always bear in your mind and work in this life toward it, because you are reciting it every time. And the people who are not thinking about al-akhirah, they are the great losers. Okay? And this is the main difference between the Muslim and non-Muslim. Okay? Muslim always thinking about al-akhirah, putting it ahead of him. But non-Muslim, it doesn't care about it. It's 8. Should we stop here? Or should we continue?
It's up to you.
I mean, up to the people. I feel that the people are a little bit bored.
I think everybody is very much interested.
Really?
I think we have 30 minutes more.
Okay, so you are okay with this? You are not bored?
I think maybe, Professor, maybe you are speaking for quite some time. Maybe you are a little tired, or if you
no,
want
it's
to
okay
take some
for me,
rest.
but I want to listen from you also, so that you are not bored. Okay?
Okay, I have one thing to ask from you.
Yes.
About Surah Ikhlas,
Mhm.
it is mentioned, or it is said that it is, if you recite one time, it is like 1/3 of the Quran.
Yes.
So is there something about Surah Fatiha that if we
Yes.
recite it?
The fad. No, actually, there is no. If I'm wrong, let me check it. But what I know that it is, we can use it for ruqya, the best thing for ruqya, for example, and it is the greatest surah in the Quran. But exactly what is the
portion of
the portion? So no, I didn't. Yes, I didn't. Maybe there is something, but I do not know exactly.
I have one
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Like the meaning of the word deen. Actually, what is in Arabic? What is the meaning of the word deen? Because we do refer deen as a religion, and
That's right.
so what is specific meaning of the
Yes,
word?
deen in Arabic, some Arabic words, they have different meanings.
Yeah.
Different. One of them is this one. Deen means religion. Another one is al-hisab, reckoning, or like something like a debt. Like a deen in Arabic means that something that كما تدين تدان, that as you are doing to the people, you are going to receive something from them. This is the meaning of tadin and tudan. Means that there is a recompense, there is reckoning for what you have done. Okay, so this is the meaning of a deen. Yeah.
And second one is that Alameen.
Alameen. Yes.
Alameen, yes. So the Alameen, like you said that different creations.
Yes. different worlds.
Different worlds, but you refer that like the creation of the jinns.
Yeah, jinn,
and
ins,
different
yes.
species you
Yes.
mentioned.
Yes, that's right.
So, is there any difference between the worlds and the species? Because I had some
evolution.
Yeah, I have confusion in the like worlds, different worlds.
Different worlds.
Worlds. Alamin specifically means world.
Yeah.
So I'm just confused. I want to get more into it.
Yes.
What does it mean, the different worlds? Like this is universe.
Yes, the whole universe.
The universe is one world.
Or many worlds.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Allahu A'lam, first of all, what we know actually, that we have different worlds based on what Quran says to us. We know that there is jinn. We didn't see them. They are a world. We know that we have different insects and so on. Okay? Maybe under the earth and so on, or inside this earth, we didn't see them. We know the insects, birds, animals, plants. These are different worlds, and they are doing their way of ibadah. But are there any other aliens, for example, staying in Mars or something? Who, Allahu A'lam, we do not know. And even we do not care about this. I mean that from our point of view. Just we are saying that there are different, if you want to say different species, different worlds. Yes, there are different worlds. This is the meaning of the worlds. Whether the universe has many worlds or not, yes, I think yes, because we have many worlds.
Yeah, because previously I had some other explanation in my mind. So it was like first world is up to death. The second world is after death. So he compared it this way.
No. Yes, I understand your point. No, here this is the worlds. This means that the creation that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created with different, custom, traditions, kind of shapes and so on. This is the meaning. Okay. والدين الجزاء والحساب يقال دمته بما صنع. Okay. Okay. Okay, and after that, let's go to إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, the ayat that we have discussed before, actually it is related to something to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Rahman, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Rahim, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Malik Yawmiddin, right? Something related to Him. Okay? What if we are going to talk about things that is from us to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. This means that we are worshipping you and we are seeking assistance from you. The 3 or 4 ayat that we have discussed before, this is related to Tawheed al-Rububiyyah. That is Tawheed. The first one is things related to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to Him we are always admitting that everything that is related to us, from mercifulness, for example, or taking care of us, or caregiving, or something like this is coming from Him to us. Now, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ, it is things or actions or deeds from us to Him. So we say that we worship you. This is what we call it Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah. Okay? Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah means that things related from the slave to his God. Tawheed al-Rububiyyah means that things related from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to His creations and slaves. Okay? So إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ means that we are worshipping you only. And in Arabic, whenever we say إِيَّاكَ, إِيَّاكَ ضمير منفصل, means that it is a pronoun that is always associated with the al-maf'ul, means that in English we have the subject and object. So this is the object. But we put it in the beginning of the verse, or the beginning of the sentence, in order to emphasize the importance of it. إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ. It could have been, for example, نَعْبُدُ إِيَّاكَ. right? But it was not like this. It was the opposite. إياك, because we always, whenever we put the first